It's your girl, Sofia, back on Sofia's Football Talk here for a Q&A, very first Q&A of 2024. I believe, trying to think the last Q&A that I did, I believe might have been the one that I did when I got 1K. No, might be for my birthday that I did in February last year, potentially. Because I can't remember any other Q&A I have since. Maybe potentially this summer, but I doubt it. So it's been a while, and obviously we've grown, quite since, gotten some new subscribers. So I thought, why not, do a little bit of a chill type of Q&A and just basically, I'll answer some of your questions. But hey, let's keep it appropriate. That is very much what we need to do, just because there's, what I'm saying? But either way, though, Happy New Year to Alumba. Hope you're doing well. Big up, Henry. Thanks for the heads up. Big up to everybody that's here. We already have a couple of questions in. Before we fully start, we'll be doing this for, we'll see how long it goes, maybe up to an hour or so until midnight here. It's been hella cold here in Oslo, Norway. Lord, I mean, depending on what your country use in terms of Celsius or Fahrenheit, but here we use Celsius, and it's been like minus 23 Celsius. It's been hella cold. So I've been inside all day. I ain't going out this entire weekend. No, we ain't gonna do that whatsoever. We're gonna save this one. We'll save that one. Pick up. Like. Subscribe to the channel. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers. So let's make that happen, shall we? Aight? Let's make it happen. Okay, a little bit of ASMR. I do love ASMR, actually. But yeah, so, and also feel free to join the SFT membership. It helps the community to grow. Just another way to support, of course. Link is in the description box. We will very soon start with member-only live streams once a month. And also member-only video dropping here and there. And I did drop a video earlier, not member-only, but for everybody. So if you haven't watched the video that I did, like a short but sweet transfer news type of video, do check it out and let me know what you think. But let me start off with the first question here. We had a super chat. Big up to Henry. Thank you for a wonderful donation. It goes a long way. Thank you. Ask here, what's Manchester United prioritizing this season in terms of title, trophies? Hope you're well. I'm well. Hope you're well as well. I'm still recovering from, a cold that I had, but feeling a lot better. Thank you. Hope that you're well as well. So in terms of your first part here, let's be honest, we're not getting any type of, maybe. I would want us to go as far as we can in the FA Cup. We're going to be playing against Wigan on this upcoming Monday. I will be doing a live match preview for that tomorrow. So I'm saving obviously more so my thoughts for that. But in general, in terms of let's be honest, we're not in a title race. So that's out of the window. And trophies in general, to be honest, Henry, this season most likely is a write-off with how it's been. And, Ten Hag probably will get the sack very soon. I'm pretty sure I heard he met with Sir Jim and Sir Dave Brailsford. I think it might have been earlier today or yesterday at least, but very recently. They went to, Old Trafford. They were at Carrington and all that, and Sessing. Obviously, it takes a few weeks before that full, he'll be in charge with the 25%, however he might be, but it'll take some time before that will be fully set and ready, if that makes sense. But I don't really have that much hopes for this season, unfortunately. I had at the beginning, but it's out of the window, to be honest. Let's see here. Okay, question from Bart. Most fans want United to be back where they belong. I'm unsure of what this means, as some pundits say that it means challenging for Premier League. Others say compete with Madrid, but Madrid has 14 UCL. I don't know who said this, but I think with competing would still be being there. Just because, let's be honest, you were still competing and being amongst the best teams in the world, years ago, 10, 15 years ago, we were still like, we were out there, even though we don't have as much Champions League, obviously we don't even have half of it that you know Madrid has, but we're still amongst it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't that anymore. We ain't him, as the kids say, or as my generation used to say back in the day. We're not it. We're not. But yeah, pick up Ming. Hope you're doing well. And Bart, you are a certified troll. I do, have respect for the commitment. But to be honest, though, even though this is a Q&A for me, I do want to ask you, though, Bart, since you're saying on different channels, on this channel, obviously, y'all know I support United and whatnot, and you say that, okay, so as a viewer of this channel, you support Liverpool, just to kind of get on my, everybody's welcome here, by the way, but either way. And then you say on other channels, like on what was it on so on Mr. John Shin's channel, you're also a United fan. On the Sunderland fan channel, or you're a Sunderland fan on Tyneside Live, and then on Robin's as well, and then a Birmingham fan on Claret and Blue. So in general, outside of all of the trolling, who do you support? Like, seriously, tell the SFT community. You've been a big part of. You've been here for a while now. Take shoes, come on, get better. Put your slippers on. Grab yourself something to drink. Let's talk, huh? What team do you support, Bart? Let me know. Big up, Gary. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Remy. Big up to you. More question here. What is more urgent, establishing a wage structure at United or getting a new manager? Does United need a new sports science department due to the number of injuries? Yes, and yes. 100%. We definitely should. You know what? The amount of injuries, yeah, we need to get a full new medical team, something. All of that. Yes. When it comes to what's more urgent, is that I do think we really need to get a new manager. We can do still both, though, to be honest, but getting a new manager, I do think is very important. Shaloma asks, what made you fall in love with Manchester United? Okay, so it was back in 2004. 9-year-old Sofia watching the Euro Cup final between Greece and Portugal. And I saw a 19-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. He was crying because they lost. His country, Portugal lost. I was looking, oh my God. Oh. I developed a little bit of a crush. I went for a couple of years, at least down to my teens, But after that Euro Cup, around that summer, I was like, okay, who does he play for? Okay, Manchester United. Okay, let's do some digging. I fell in love with the team in general. He introduced me, is kind of what I like to say, to Manchester United. But I stayed because I fell in love with the whole club in general, its history, the Busby Babes, Sir Alex Ferguson, okay, the players that came around. I mean, Rooney came that season as well, back in 2004. So it was I just fell in love. So that's kind of my whole story. Yeah. Ooh, lots of questions. Pick up, though, everybody. At a big efficient club, who has the last word on signings? The manager, the director of football, sports scientists, doctor, owner, scouts, or all of them? All of them. But I do think that the board, it needs to be the director of football that probably has the final say, but you need to include everything. It needs to be everybody working together. I do think it's important. Like, for instance, when we gave so much power to Ten Hag, bad move. But when we have, other times not really back other managers and just, having the board do whatever they want to do, that's also bad. So you have to, especially if you don't have proper footballing people overseeing the footballing things, the footballing decisions, that is. So I think it's both. Big up to Lumba. If your cup is possible, Manchester, I think. I mean, it is possible, but I'm just one step at a time. What makes a big club? The stadium, the fans, success, revenue, the history, all of it. All of it. I would definitely say that, I mean, let's be honest, the success for sure. You need to also put into defenses, how big. Yeah, the fans do definitely matter. For sure. I think it's a bit of everything. Who's getting to 3K or my tweeting faster? Little hey. What's your all-time dream team? Ooh, in terms of just Manchester United or in general? Elaborate before I answer that. Elaborate. The VIA Man United love story has to be written into a novel. You know what? Might need to make that happen, huh? Great story. If you had watched the game at Istanbul instead and looked at Steven Gerrard, would that have influenced you to choose Liverpool? Okay, no. First and foremost, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I almost puked. Sorry. No, 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 no. With all due respect to Steven Gerrard, he ain't my type. He doesn't float my boat. And Liverpool doesn't float my boat either, with all due respect. So, no. Mr. Alex Ferguson knocked on your front door. What would your first words would be? That's funny. That's a good question. First and foremost, I would be like, well, what are you, sir? What are you doing here? You want a cup of tea? Shoes, so come on. I will be like, are you okay? Why you like? I live in a big, apartment. There's no, you have to ring the downstairs doorbell, like, no, or the ring alarm, I should say. There's no way. I'd be like, hello. No, this is okay. I cannot, do a proper impression of Sir Alex Ferguson. So we're not even going to try to attempt that. But imagine, I don't even know what it's so easy to be like, oh, I would say, no, I don't know what I would say. I probably wouldn't even say what I would think I would say. I wouldn't, If you were playing in the women's team, what position would you play and who would be your favorite opponents be and why? Ooh, I mean, I used to play a little bit of football growing up, used to be for like my local team here growing up, but it wasn't the best opportunities, especially a lot of girls women's team growing up when I was growing up. They've definitely come a long way with having more opportunities for girls, especially girls of different minorities. I do think they've stepped up a lot. There's so many more, once again, opportunities for girls. I work with kids, so I know there's a lot of the girls that play football or different type of sports now compared to how it was when I was their age, which is 17-ish years ago. So that says a lot. But I feel like I probably would be playing as a right winger or a right back. That would probably be my position. Who would be my favorite opponent? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If there was one footballing covering YouTuber that you could bring on your show, ooh, that is a good question, Bart. Footballing cover. There's so many I would love. You know what? There's so many that I do love. I love, like, I would bring the whole guys from the Big Six probably and be like, let's all do something together. Like I love those guys. That is something that's every type of show that they do, I put it in my calendar because as you guys are a viewer here, I'm a viewer for other people as well, and I consume so many other type of channels as well. So I'll definitely be able to, I would love to work with them, or SDS podcast, with Sharky and everybody. DR Sports, United View. So many. What are your 2024 goals? Ooh, there's many. Are you thinking personal goals outside of YouTube? Or are you thinking in terms of like football, like with this channel? Because if we're talking with this channel, I would definitely, I was thinking, a year ago, 2023 or before that, I really want to get 10K, but obviously that's been very difficult. But this year, I'm putting into existence. I do really want to get 10K subscribers and hopefully be able to build more of a even keep building this community, keep growing, be able to collab more with people for sure, diversifying the content more and more. Being able to make more of an income with this channel as well. I mean, I want this to overall, probably wouldn't be this year, but in a few years, I would love for this to be my full-time job. I want to be a full-time content creator. That's kind of what I dream of, but it's not really in the in the cards for the future right now. But you never know. You never know. Who do you idolize as a football journalist and pundit? I heard that sounds on the, I don't know what that is. Column in the Mail is quite good and Kara is good on Sky. Well, you know what? To be honest, I really like Micah Richards. Is super funny. I really like him. Tyrann I think are great. There are really there's so many. Trying to think of others. I really like Kate Abdo. I really like her. I love seeing Osunes. Yeah. I do not like him. To be honest, a lot of also the other United pundits, I'm not gonna lie, like Gary Neville, for me, not for me. Great player, wonderful player, wonderful. But as a pundit, sometimes I'm like, yeah. Sometimes I agree with him. Other times I'm like, yeah. Carragher sometimes can be like, okay, which is mad that I can agree with him sometimes as a Liverpool fan. But regardless, I just, yeah, not fully for me. But yeah, it would be more so like Micah Richards, Tyrann I just the whole of that. Which channel do they do for goals? Something. I can't remember what it was, but I just love that panel. Bart asks, did you ever get blocked on Twitter by a famous football YouTuber? I got blocked by okay. You got blocked by Goldbridge, Holson, United. Why did he get blocked by the Redmond TV? I wonder why. Because you're a troll. I mean, the thing is, though, I'm wondering, what did you do? I've never been blocked by anybody because I don't bother anybody. I just do me. I don't think I'm blocked by anybody. I don't know. I haven't done anything. So it will be weird. Tulumba asks, what did 2023 teach you? Any valuable lessons? Ooh. What did 2023 teach me? I mean, we know that there's a lot of stuff going around in the world, not to make this super political, but, free Palestine, 100%. So it's definitely taught me that, if it doesn't affect you, then most likely you probably wouldn't care, which is sad. If you can't relate to it, you wouldn't really care, That's not the case for me, but for a lot of people, sadly, if they can't relate to something, to a certain issue, they don't really care. It doesn't really reflect on it. It doesn't, it doesn't concern them. That's definitely something I've been it's been very clear that that's the case for a lot of people. Other than that, I feel like it's taught me to be patient. In terms of myself, it's taught me to be patient, for sure. Keep being okay with saying no, 100%. And not giving up. Putting yourself first, also having me time constantly. I ain't gonna lie, like it's important to me to have moments where I can just be like, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. And also, even though I'm still working with this, some of you, I've been very open and honest with my ADHD disorder. So with the fact that sometimes, it is a struggle with me. If things doesn't go to plan, that can definitely trigger me. Because I do like when stuff are predictable, but unfortunately life is not predictable. So it is about learning the balance of, okay, if things doesn't completely go exactly as you wanted to, it's okay. Today wasn't today, but we're going to keep moving and it's fine. So that's the thing that I'm working on. I'm still working. Hey, there's still a lot of stuff that I'm working. I'm working on my mental health and physical health as well, by the way. So working every day. Sofia, thoughts on how and when you knew you had a passion for talking football, want to start a channel? To be honest, I mean, I started this channel basically back in 2018, and I just, since I was doing this and incorporating it as well as doing it with another channel. I had another channel which was more beauty related, makeup and stuff like that. So I went kind of all in on that, but then I just kind of lost a little bit of that spark, a little bit of that love for it. But with football, I was like, I know there's definitely a place for me here as well. So I took obviously a long break during like 2021 fall till 2022 summer because I went back to uni to finish off my degree. It took me years, 8 years to finish off my degree because I never thought I was good enough to do it. It was very difficult, but I finally did it. And then I was like, you know what? I want to try to go all in on this football thing. There's a space here, there's an audience. Why not? Hey, I love seeing more and more women do it. It inspires me, and I get gassed about it because hey, it ain't easy, but we here, and we gonna be talking our ish and sharing our love for football as well because it's a sport that everybody, shouldn't be gatekeeping. Henry says, what advice would you give your younger self in terms of being a creator of videos? You know what? That's a good question. Because technically, I actually made my first YouTube channel back in 2009, but I never uploaded anything. And even my dad, we talk about it because my dad also makes YouTube videos. He's been making YouTube videos since 2006. He's one of the OGs, and to those of you know, YouTube's been around for 2005. So he's been very early on. He was vlogging. Like there's videos of me 12 years old in Somaliland, holding a freaking baby goat, So what was it, a lamb? Might have been a lamb. No, it was a goat. It was a goat. So yeah, there's definitely, we've been talking about this where, kind of wish that I would have. I feel like telling my younger self would be, even though you're scared, just go for it. Just go for it. Just do it. Oh my God, I just saw, yo, Schlutz just gifted 5 memberships. Yo! Schlutz, Happy New Year to you too as well, mate. Big up to Schlutz. And people, whoever got the memberships from Schlutz, real talk, you have to thank him. Schlutz, thank you so much. And welcome to those of you who are new members. Big up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Schlutz. That definitely really put a smile on my face. So thank you, Schlutz. Much love to you. It goes a long way to help the channel out, and people, as we have the channel memberships up and running. It's been a little bit slow with it, but I will be taking it more and more seriously. So we will be working on getting some more content for it. So big up. Bart is a member. Who else is a member? Who else? Schlutz is obviously a member as well. Big up to you. Welcome, Schlutz, Bart. Is there anybody else that are members? Come on. W for Schlutz in the chat. Put W's for Schlutz in the chat. All right? Lewis is glad you finished it and you're good enough. Never look down upon yourself. Take it to Lumba. I appreciate it. It's just I'm still working on not being too hard on myself. I'm very good at lifting everybody else up. I'm good at that. I know I'm definitely, good at making other people feel well, but I'm bad at, I'm still working on that fact, but I can be a bit too critical upon myself. That's something that I'm still working on. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at that. 23, I would say I got a lot better at that, but I still have a long way to go. But big up though. Once again, Schlutz, I appreciate it. So big up to those of you who are new members. Big up. I don't know who else became, but hey, y'all out there. So big up. Any more questions? Keep coming with the question. We'll still be here for at least another 30 minutes. Thank you, Henry. Henry says you're a brilliant creator, Sofia. Thank you. People, make sure you do subscribe to Henry Ray Baker channel. Show Henry some love. Much love. Ray says, Sofia, you ate quality. Like I keep saying, I'm glad I found you and your channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bart says, as a new member, I don't want any perks except seeing you. Nope. Wearing a Liverpool shirt during your streams featuring United or a rendition of you. But I rather walk alone. Whenever people say, or write like hashtag Inwa, I'd just be like, no, hashtag Iowa. I'd rather walk alone. Okay? Yes, make sure, guys, Henry needs 13 people to subscribe so that Henry can get to 300 subscribers. I know some of y'all can make that happen. Show some love. Schlot says, how long do you make YouTube? Or are you saying how, wait, okay. Just so that I do not misunderstand your question here. Are you saying how long I've had my YouTube channel for? Let me know. Donald says, I remember you said you are an atheist, and without going into much personal details. Why? Oh, no, you know what? I don't mind answering this. I can't even say that I'm an atheist, to be honest. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I grew up as a Muslim for large parts of my life, learned a lot, beautiful religion. I just realized I don't believe in God. Sometimes you grow up and then it's kind of like, okay, but you're this now because the family is this. The family believes this, so you believe this. And it's like, but do I though? Do I? No. I think I might maybe resonate a bit more to Buddhism. I can't sit there and say I'm completely an atheist because I don't know. I feel like I'm way more spiritual than probably religious. But Buddhism I believe in karma. I do believe in that. So I might maybe resonate a little bit more to that. No problem, Henry. Pick up. Charlotte says my son started doing YouTube last year. He has 69 subscribers right now. Come on. Hey, shout his channel below so that we can show some love. Big up, big up, big up. Much love to him. What type of content does he do? Keep going. Gary says, Sofia, how do you feel about Radcliffe back at Tenag? Does he? You know what? We'll see. I'm going to believe it until I see it. I'm going to believe it until I see it fully because you never know. At this point, I do feel like Tenag is sacking himself, though, if I'm going to be very honest. So we have to wait and see. Schloss, how long do you have your channel? Oh, this channel, I've had it since 2018. But I think like the oldest content would be like 2019. There's been some, I made a story time video of my first time, going to a Manchester United game, which was a complete flop. Do check out that video if you haven't already, because Lord have mercy. Of course it happened to me. I'm dang. First game. At that point, I had been a United fan for 12 years. Like, come on. Bryce's long-term question. Do you think that in your lifetime, United will equal Liverpool UCL Hall, and in the next 150 years, United equal Real's UCL Hall? Okay, I'm not even, brother. I mean, to be honest, in my lifetime, obviously we've done 2 in my lifetime, but I only been, able to watch 1, which was back in 2008, because the one where we won trouble, I was 4. My dad said I was watching the game, but I can't remember it. So, but the 2008 one, that I do remember, greatest moment ever. That was incredible. I was 13 years old. But back to your question, whether or not, I don't know. I don't think with how it's going, I generally do not know. Hopefully, man. But maybe we can get 5. I don't know. Maybe 2 more. You never know. Right now, we just gotta start with. Let's start with getting a couple of other trophies, domestic trophies, Premier League, and then we'll take it from there. There's this question: thoughts on knowing you were the one to start calling Hussam Big Cherry and giving him the nickname? Oh, that was funny. The thing is, though, I feel like I can't call him Big Cherry anymore because they drew. No, they lost 1-0, but we got slapped by the Cherries just a few weeks ago, 3-0. So that nickname is out there. You grow out of belief. Sometimes people do. Hello, Jordan. Hope you're doing well. Do subscribe to Jordan Hyman LFC's channel. Johnson, he does only gaming, mostly shorts or live streams. Come on, cool. What type of gaming? Is it Roblox? Because I know the kids that I work with, a lot of them play Roblox. So let me know. Check out the life story of Dennis Undav, the Brighton looney who's flying for Stuttgart. Yeah. Undav. Wait, I thought he still played for Brighton this season, but maybe not. I remember one of the games last season, I think he was trash. But okay. Question: will you ever do content in other settings other than your house? I have done vlogs. I want to be able to do more. The thing is, we wait for the summer. I like doing more so other type of outside of it. Once we get to like the summer whatnot, I ain't going outside right now with the type of weather it's. We ain't doing that. Nope. Fortnite Brawl Stats channel. Okay, dish look mug. Okay. What's your response to the Joy Barton hatred? That guy is a lunatic. That guy is, I guess, all publicity is good publicity as it seems, because this guy, the way he's moving in the streets, the stuff that he's saying, sick. Sick. Did you create your channel after we won the UCL beating Spurs? How kind of you. No, I made it before. What are you talking about? Back in November 2018. That was before. That was at least 6 months before you won. Yeah, it was 6 months before you won the Champions League final. So, do you think football is going soft? This is what Tulumba asked. By the way, great question, everybody. Lots of great questions. To be honest, yeah, I do think sometimes it's gotten a bit too soft. It's like, yo. It's like, come on. Grow up here, people. Grow up here. Thank you, very appreciate it. By the way, I have to thank United for loaning us Sancho. He will save our season. Yes, lots. Are you happy about that, Sancho? I mean, I hope he does very well. I'll definitely. You know what? We probably need to do some type of like Sancho player watch. I will definitely. I mean, it hasn't fully been confirmed yet, but most likely he will be going, if we're going to be honest with that. Let's see. Has there been any type of... No? Nope. But he will be going. Let's keep it 100. You're gonna be going. Do you like curry sauce and or garlic sauce with kebab? I'm not necessarily super fan of kebab, but I do like me some curry sauce, garlic sauce. Yeah. Yep. Jordan thoughts on Jadon Sancho to Dortmund and him leaving Man United. I mean, it's unfortunate, the whole situation. I mean, I already made, video earlier talking a little bit about that, and potentially Martial also leaving as well. But especially when it comes to Sancho, it is a loan, but it's not a obligation or any type of thing, or even an option to buy as things stands right now. So he could be coming back if we get a new manager. When we get a new manager, you could suddenly see him getting integrated into that new team. You never know. So, big up, Roger. Hope you're doing well. Do you realize that one of the cherries that scored versus Man United is in Nistera, currently at Leeds, but he was great for Feyenoord? United could have had him instead of Anthony. We could have had a lot of people instead of Anthony. What signings would you like to see Manchester bring in, and who do you see leaving? Oh yeah, Martial definitely gonna go. There's a lot of people that gotta go. We need to get a striker. We need to get another right winger. We need to get center back, probably two, to be honest. I mean, Varane is rumored to be going, so we need two. We need to get another DM, I think. Probably another Cam as well, central attacking midfielder, I think. Yeah, maybe even another goalkeeper, maybe with how Onana's moving. But AFCON is coming up, so we will be doing some AFCON content. I did post a few days ago the AFCON predictions. So do check it out. There's a lot of people that did like, and I got a couple of new subscribers off that video. So I definitely will do more AFCON content, as it looks to be, some traction for it. So, and I'm pretty gassed and cannot wait for the new competition. Who do we sign to replace Donny, Van de Beek, Casemiro, and Jadon? Ooh, Rajat, who do we sign? I mean, you know what? With Jadon, I know especially we've been linked with Williams, I believe. There's been also some other youngsters. What is that name again? Bakayoko, I think. I might be butchering that name, but there's a couple of others youngsters in general when it comes to that right wing. In that midfield, I feel like we've been linked with Onana. Amadou Onana from Everton before, at least. I wouldn't mind Douglas Luiz, to be honest, from Aston Villa, but I almost feel like he might be going to Arsenal, to be honest, but you never know. In terms of VVD, Donny Van de Beek, Who do we sign to replace Donny van de Beek? Who would we sign? The thing is, though, we need to be somebody. There needs to be somebody that can actually come in and especially be able to challenge Bruno a lot more, because I'm at that point where I almost think that Bruno can go because I'm tired, you know. But I need to think more about it. There's a lot of there's definitely some people out there for sure, but are they attainable is the question. Some gems maybe. Biggest derby in the UK, is it the Old Firm, South Coast Derby, Old Farm, Birmingham Derby, Steel City Derby, Port Vale versus Stoke City? Hmm? I mean, I believe like North London Derby, obviously, with Arsenal Spurs is pretty huge, but the biggest for me, obviously, that, even though it's more of a rivalry, but Man United and Liverpool, Manchester Derby, I feel like it's got more and more big over the years, for sure, but we're trash. But still, though. I'm happy about Sancho. I was sad when he joined United. I hear it, Schloss. I hear it. Question. If you had a dinner party, who would you invite from any walks of life? Famous, non-famous, doesn't have to be a footballer. Ooh. 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 That is a good one. I think I would invite Ben Affleck. That is my favorite actor. I love Ben Affleck. Call me. Yep. And I would probably invite Craig David. That is my favorite artist. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, I'll invite them. We can talk. We can talk about movies. We can talk about, obviously Craig David's incredible album, Born to Do It, my favorite album. Wonderful. Do listen. If you haven't listened to it, what are you doing with your life? Because you're missing out. Okay. It was literally named the second best album after Michael Jackson's Thriller. And this was Rolling Stones magazine that named that several years ago. This album came out in 2000. Incredible. And with Cristiano Ronaldo, y'all know that's my favorite player of all time. So, country you like to visit, end world hunger, or wait, are these two different questions? Country you like to visit, that end world hunger, or have world peace? Ooh, I think I would. The thing with how stuff is going right now, I need world peace. We need world peace. Countries that I like to visit, there's a lot. I mean, there's still a lot of countries that I really haven't visited yet. I might probably go to America this year, maybe. That might happen. I haven't done that before. Would love to visit Portugal. Haven't visited Spain yet. I would love to also visit. I would love to go to Ghana, actually. That'd be nice. And I would love to visit a lot of I really like architecture, especially. So I think I would love to visit like Austria. I really want to go to Bulgaria because the capital of Bulgaria is Sofia. And I want to go there, stand outside of the airport, which is Sofia Airport, and be like, have to take a selfie and be like, I'm home. I'm here. Sofia in Sofia. That sounds a bit mad, but you know what I mean. If you were the FA CEO director, what would you change for the game to be better? VR, mic up refs, or something else? Oh, I definitely want the mic up the refs. I mean, they did have the refs mic'd up during the Women's World Cup this past summer, which was very good. Also, I would love to have the automatic offside thingy, with the VAR, so that it doesn't have to take freaking 3-5 minutes to make a decision on whether or not it's offside or not. Just have it automatic. Simple. Bing, bada bing, bada boom. Didn't want James to leave, but he will have to. Yeah, it is what it is. Why is that players that United signed see a nosedive in their value, quality, performance? Because we sadly aren't able to develop. Often we just buy the wrong players. I'm going to start next match. Rajat, I wouldn't mind that, but I'm a bit unsure whether he will. I think he should, though, to be honest. I think he should. I'm not going to go too deep into that game because, like I said, I'm going to be doing a live match preview for that game tomorrow. I will be talking about it more in depth. showcase, of course, who I think predicting who will start. But with Ahmed, I'm unsure. But I do think he had some nice minutes when he came in the 54th minute of the last game. He looked good. Even though we lost, he looked good. Bar says, is it a misnomer that Glazers are good business people? Because look at the depth, value in the transfer market, investments in the area around OT. I don't, I think that might be a myth when people say that. I don't think they really, when people say they're good businessmen, I think it's more so with how they're able to get the money into their own pockets, but not in how they invest. I'm sorry, they're not good businessmen for me. They're not. Why is it that United do not sign players from South America or Japan anymore? I wish we did. I wish we did. I think we should. I don't know why we don't. We should branch onto. We've had success before, so I don't get it. Why don't United look to forge relationship with clubs in other leagues like Fergie had with Antwerp and Golden Göteborg? City excels in this RB group too. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have that. Do you think that would be important? Great question. Do you think the United can challenge City if Pep walks out of that door tomorrow? No. I mean, you just responded to your question, Bart. You said, I think not. I agree. I think not either. We are a commercial club. I agree. Why is that in spite of the spending over 600 million on center backs since, oh my God, since 2013, not one of them has featured in the Premier League team of the season so far? Why is that in spite of spending over 600 center backs since 2013? Have they not? Yeah, none. Bart, we don't spend well. That's that. We don't spend well, okay? I mean, Ben Affleck is obviously married to. That's the only card I can. It's okay. J-Lo, I'm very happy that they're back together, so I love that. So no disrespect to J-Lo, because J-Lo is J-Lo, you know? Big up, Dad. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. What's your favorite movie or Craig Davidson? There's so many. Favorite movie? I love White Chicks. Controversial movie, but great movie. The Rush Hour franchise. Not the last third movie, because that was a little bit, yeah. But the other two, very good. Love the Harry Potter movies for sure. Love Mean Girls as well. One of my favorite movies. What else do you like? I love Flight Plan with Jodie Foster. Great movie. U.S. Marshals with Wesley Snipes. Also one of my favorite actors. Love the Avengers movies as well. A lot of Marvel movies. Yeah, I can't really pick because it comes down to my mood, and of course, because of Christmas movies, Home Alone 1 and 2, the others, garbage. And the Holiday with Cameron Diaz and Jude Law, as well as Jack Black. Come on, man. Come on. You want to go to New Zealand? You know what? When New Zealand was there, Australia, due to the insects and stuff, the type of animals, insects, and I have a horrible insect phobia. I don't know if I want to go. I can't. It's so bad. I can't even. Whenever there's like a picture or video of like set, animals, like even sharks and stuff, like I can't watch it. That's how much triggered I get. Question: one thing that you find a bugbear in everyday life? A bugbear. Which I didn't quite get that. Elaborate. Rumor has it that Ten Hag was asked to underline what are United's problem in a job interview, which he obviously passed, ? Why can't we listen to the clips? I don't know. I feel like the guy completely just left his principles out of the way. He deceived us. I was deceived. Y'all were deceived. It is what it is. Would like to go to the Netherlands as well? Oh, yeah. I want to take the I've been to the Netherlands for like 10 hours when I was waiting for a flight back home. I was, I went to vacation at, with some of my cousins to Canada, and on our way home, we had to obviously take, short transit flight to Netherlands. So we had to wait 10 hours. So while we waited, we took the train downtown, went to Primark, we shopped, and then we ate at McDonald's, and then went back. So technically, I've been to Amsterdam, but we weren't able to fully, watch the city. Or I also want to go to Netherlands in general. I really want to go to like an Ajax game or something like that. That would be great. But I do want to visit Amsterdam for sure, and Netherlands in general. Thoughts on Inter in general? I mean, hey, Inter at top of the league. You know, they're going to be playing earlier tomorrow. So hopefully they win that. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm happy. Favorite movie franchise? Ooh, probably has to be the Harry Potter movie. And by the way, Das, I realized I didn't respond to what you said about favorite song. So what's your favorite? Okay. There's so many. It has to be. I go like walking away. The way I was singing my heart out for that song at the age of 6, I knew every single lyric to that whole album. I still do. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Yeah. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away. God, it has to be that one. But also fill me in. Can you fill me in? Can you fill me in? All they seem to do is be checking up on you, baby. Come on. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I love it. I love it. What else? More questions. We'll still be here 10 more minutes before we wrap up. Well, big up though. I really, hey, freaking how did 50 minutes go by so fast? I love this. Y'all dope. Can you now sing? Okay. Okay. I rather walk alone. That's all. Sofia, breakout player so far, born to do it. Utter classic. It is the Gary G. Breakout player so far. You know what? There's been a minute. I think Heath Chat has been very good for Wolverhampton. I will be, I did do a few days ago live best starting 11 Premier League players so far this season. I want to also do a worst, and I want to do an underrated one as well, which will be coming up in the next few weeks for sure, probably 2 weeks or so. But so far, I think João Pedro is looking very good. Brighton, he ain't gonna be for Brighton for very long. I think he'll definitely get a big move very soon. I think he's very good, for sure. So it's one of those. But there's Kamara maybe as well for Villa. Anthony Gordon has been very good. Cole Palmer, even though Chelsea has been Chelsea has been Chelsea in this season. Cole Palmer has been very good. So you gotta just, big up. It's Jedi in the house. Pew 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 pew. Hope you're doing well, friend. Happy New Year. Who is your celebrity crush in world football? As you know, mine is Ingrid. Yes, Tulumba. I mean, she is taken though, but hey, we've talked about that. But regardless, that doesn't stop anybody. I'm joking. Either way, who my favorite? The thing is, though, my, celebrity crush, football crush used to be Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think I've grown out of it. I'm more like I'm more of an admirer in terms of his his career, but I don't think I have a crush on him anymore. I think I've fallen out might have been 10 years ago, to be honest, whenever I fell out of it. It just doesn't float my boat like that anymore. But you never know. I might drop. Okay, I was about to say something mad, but we're not going to go there. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, it has to be Granit Xhaka, man. Some of you guys know Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Sorry, I went to other places. Dan Juma as well for Everton. Woo! Mashallah. We also have Neil Pay. Oui. Those three in particular, definitely, they do it for me. But Granit Xhaka, I don't know. He plays for freaking, I mean, he used to play for Arsenal, but right now he plays for Leverkusen. Ooh, great. Might need to give a Leverkusen kit or something, put the Xhaka on. Shall we? You never know. And your thoughts about Sir Jim Ratcliffe? I mean, I'm not sold on the whole Sir Jim Ratcliffe thing just yet. I'm willing to change my mind, but I'm not sold just yet. I don't know. I just time moves fast when you're having fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and great that you guys are also enjoying yourself. Play UEFA Europa League anthem. That video is still going on where I sang the Europa League the anthem, with after Liverpool, last season got the Europa League and we got Champions League, and you have like Trent Arnold in the background because he used the green screen. That was YouTube Shorts. It got like almost 17K views. That YouTube Shorts, lot, and that did not age well because we're out of everything. But it was fun though, and there's still a lot of Liverpool fans triggered. It's funny, but it didn't age well. Ray says your mic is breaking up a little. Respect. Okay, might be because I'm moving a bit too much. I'm sorry. I'm y'all know me. I'm very expressive. I can't just sit still. I gotta move on. But I'm gonna try to be a bit more closer to the mic. But let me know if that gets better. Bart says Unana has not been the same since Bellingham chipped him on his United debut in the preseason game at Seattle. I mean, I think it might have been bound to happen, but hey. Opinion about FIFA renamed to EAFC, it's annoying. I think I've grown to it is what it is. I'm used to it now, but I really liked when it was called FIFA, which just there's something to it. It sounded better. It is Puteas and Morgan. Okay. Puteas, cute. Morgan, come on. Will you go on James? Or I found a new one called Aussie. Oh, I've been on Aussies before. Big up. My football coach is Ella too. Come on, get on it. Why are you saying no? Granit Xhaka's a beautiful man. It's just annoying that he played for Arsenal, but no. Oh my god, I just forgot. Robin van Persie. How am I gonna forget? He's right here. Robin van Persie. It's Robin van Persie up here, and then it's Granit Xhaka. But it's Robin van Persie. I love Robin van Persie when he played for Arsenal. I was like, please, can we get him? Please. And then suddenly he came, got us our last Premier League. Oh my God. I love that man. So I would love to meet him. Hope we get Floating Ritz. I doubt that's happening. Yeah, I feel like I've heard him be more linked with City. So, that ain't happening anytime soon, buddy. You surge him too poor to bring United to the top table. Even if he invests every single penny into his local Premier League club, he will still be poorer than City and Newcastle's owners. I mean, it's not a full-on sale, so it is what it is. Yeah, no thank you. Can still have a crush on Morgan, can't we? I'm not, you know what? Hey, I'm not hating on anybody's crush. Everybody's beautiful. So keep going. If we somehow get Conference League, I will cry. Oh, yo. Will like Tapsoba or Hinkepi with Palinia, Gurasi, Frimpong. Ooh, Boniface. Yeah. Boniface used to play for Bodø/Glimt. Did well. Before he went Leverkusen. Frimpong I really like. Frimpong. I talked about him last year, I believe. Big up to you, Raj. Hope you're doing well. Imagine we get Mbappe. I mean, it is possible. You could, but it's not happening. So sorry, buddy. Does that mean Shelby Bart he's of you performing completely? Is he though? I wouldn't say that. How did your Champions League journey go?
You are so funny.
That's all I'm gonna say. Biggest bozo in the Premier League currently for you. Bozo. Oh my god. Where do we start? Bozo. Biggest bozo, Who's the biggest bozo? I don't know, man. I think there's several. But I can't think of anyone. Sorry, in particular right now, to be honest. Okay, keep getting your questions in, everybody. Keep getting your questions in. All right. Keep getting your questions in because we'll finish very shortly. So if there's anything else you want to ask, keep going. This is your opportunity to do it. Yeah, Mbappe ship that has sailed 100%. That has sailed. Is Romero overrated? I think he is. I think he is a bit overrated. I'm not gonna lie. I think okay, like he eyed, but sometimes he act like a thug. Like stop it, stop it. Stop doing the most, Romero. Stop it. Be okay. Be nice. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting this way. By the way, people, I realize I haven't even said it at all, since the beginning of the show, but do subscribe if you haven't already. We are still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen. Also, join the SFT membership as well. We did get a couple of new subscribers, so big up and do like. How many likes do we have so far? We have 14 likes. Seriously, guys, come on, man. You gonna do your girl like that? Get the likes up before we roll. Big up Aaron. Hope you're doing well. What will be the bigger favorite? Girona winning La Liga or Villa for Prem? Oh my God, that is a great question. To be honest, I think with the amount of money that Girona spent, which I believe is not much, it would be Girona. I think it would be Girona because I feel like, we've seen it with, okay, well, let's do all that. Villa would be incredible. Do not get twisted. But I think it has to be Girona. I think so. Saliba and Van Dijk are the best two center backs in the league. I mean, they're up there. They're up there. I do think they've been very good, but I do think sometimes people can overhype a little bit. But hey, Henry says, thank you for the Q&As. It's been fun. Thank you for your donation earlier today, Henry. I do appreciate it. Big love to you, fam. Hope you're doing well. Sofia, to my early questions, I meant who irritates you in real life when I say bugbear. Oh, it irritates me. I mean, who irritates me in real life? I mean, I can definitely get irritated, but I feel like, maybe family sometimes can get it. That can happen, but it's not that deep. Do you think Saka's world class? No. He can be. I think he can be, but I don't think he's world class just yet. The same goes for a lot of the other Arsenal players as well. What is your prediction for the Arsenal-Liverpool game, the FA Cup? I think Arsenal's going to win that game 2-1. I think so. We will be doing a reaction of that, of course, as you know, Juraj will be there to react. So that'll be good. No, he's not overrated at all. Okay. Philip asks, what's been the biggest surprise signing for any team this season? Ooh. Oh, you know what? Biggest surprise signing? That's a good question. That is a good question. Who do I think has been the biggest surprise signing? Are you saying like surprise in terms of like who's been like a great surprise, like who's really impressed, or because I think Cole Palmer has been very good. I didn't think it was going to be this good. I'm not going to lie. I think it's been a very good signing for sure. A very good surprise indeed. Endo, you know what, you Raj? I think that's a fair point. Endo, I'm not even, this is me trying to be unbiased as possible. Y'all know I like Liverpool, but I do think that the Endo has been very good. I'm not going to lie. Roger says, keep doing them Q&A. Okay, you know what? Maybe we can do it. That's more once a month thing, potentially a bit more often. We can do it. Yeah. I actually really like doing it, so I'll definitely do more for sure. Big up to those of you who are being so active. To those of you who are just watching and just listening, big up to you too. And those of you who are watching the replay and you weren't able to participate, no worries. We'll definitely have one in the nearest future. And there's also any chance I can get you into discussing Portuguese football too. I know you're sporting like me. You know what? I don't know. Maybe. You never know. You never know. But right now, I don't have that much. Like, I try to, do as much as I can, like with the women's football, different leagues in the men's football, and of course, international football as well. So we try, but Portuguese football, I don't really be following it like that, unless it's something epic happens. You never know. So it gets compared to Salah. I think it's a bit premature, but people do. Opinion about Brahim Diaz, he's ripping it up. Hey, I haven't seen that much of him, but I heard great things. And interesting player indeed. Interesting player indeed. Yours the same. I think Arsenal will win 2-1. Yep. Sofia, favorite goalkeeper in the world for you currently? Ooh, I mean, before De Gea left, it was De Gea. Right now, I really like Vicario. I really like Vicario, but probably it annoys me that I plays for your club, but probably would be Allison, to be honest. I really think Allison is an incredible goalkeeper. Keep getting the likes, by the way, people. Ours is, I think, Sobotso for us without bias. Okay. Do fans need to worry about Heylund? Um, with him being the only kind of full option up there, maybe a little bit, but to be honest, there's potential with the kid, but you do need to get another striker to help him out because he can't do everything himself. Good night, Henry. Hope you're having a great night. Talk soon. Big Up Harry says, my question for you is something more personal. What is your favorite thing to do on the weekend, which isn't football related? Oh, that's a great question. What is my favorite thing to do on the weekend, which isn't football related? To be honest, I love watching a lot of other like YouTube videos in general, which is with it's not football related, but more so I watch like podcasts in terms of like um, people that I got into during the COVID era that really helped me through COVID. I ain't gonna lie, it was a dark period. It was very 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 hard, and some African Americans comedians. I had like there was like a night where I watched so many different like dad jokes videos, and then I got more and more into that type of channel. It's called All Deaf, and they do other types of stuff as well. A podcast that they do every Monday that I look forward to, which is the Squadcast. Sometimes I can save it to the weekend, but it's just YouTube in general. Beta Squad, I love watching. They are, they kind of like the Sidemen, if somebody have heard about that as well. But they have like videos dropping every single Saturday that I love watching. They did like a recent video which was like last to fall asleep type of video. I love those type of stuff. So I like just having me time where I can just chill, and it doesn't have to be about football. And also ASMR every day. For me to be able to sleep, I have to watch ASMR videos, or else it's not going to work. Harry says, hope you're well. By the way, I'm well. Hope you're doing well as well. Is Sonana the best goalkeeper in the world? You know the answer. He ain't. Okay? He ain't. No idea. I think 6 goals at 20 years old at shit team is quite good. To be honest, though, it is. Let's be honest. I do think sometimes people are going a bit overboard with Taylor. I'm not going to lie. But there's potential there with the kid. He just needs to build off of that. It's a bit, I think it's sad that he had to be, absent from the last game. I wanted him to be there, hopefully get another goal back to back. But hey, you never know. So yeah, when international arm, you could do Q&A more potentially. Yeah. Big up to Aussie Gunner. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and show some love. Your thoughts on Unana so far? Not been good. I mean, if y'all saw my videos earlier, after the whole situation with De Gea, I did say, okay, I get that De Gea will be going. And for me, my replacement would then be Onana. Not just because of the, for Inter the Champions League final, because I've been watching Inter throughout. And, I really liked him for Inter, but I've also been watching him for Ajax as well prior to that. So I've been a big fan of Onana for years. And I was thinking, this was going to be a very good signing, but he's not been good at all. Sadly, there's been moments in the Prem maybe here and there, but not going to lie, he's definitely been a big, or probably the sole reasons to why we're not in Europe at all in the Champions League. With his mistakes when it comes to the set pieces, I get concerned. I get like, oh my God, I'm almost clutching my imaginary pearls whenever I see we're giving away a foul. I'm like, oh my God, are we going to concede another set piece? Are we going to concede another free kick? It's not good. Another question is, what will you do if you were a Manchester United manager for a day? Oh, I will get rid of everybody. Everybody will get it. Nobody, not many people will be safe. So I would be like, let's sack people today. People are going to lose their job today. That's what I would do. If Beckett is best goalie in your opinion, why was Vicario picked on Wednesday, Lou, for the Prem team of the season so far? Okay, Aaron, I did say I like both of them though, and I did say I would say both of them have been incredible. I said either or, but I just think with how important Vicar has been for Spurs, he just nicked it a little bit more. But I do like both. Uh, you're seeing walking away. We need someone like Vinny Giroud at Man United. Yes, we do. No problem. You virtual talk soon. Much love, bro. Good night. Harry says, I love that answer. Podcasts are really interesting, and Dua Lipa's at your service was one of the many ones that helped me through the pandemic. A follow up is, who's your favorite comedian? Ooh, my favorite comedian. I really love Kevin Hart. I think it's incredible. Who else do I like? You know what? I did watch Trevor Noah. I think that's the only special, like, stand up show I actually watched here in Norway. And the way that I could just completely relate to a lot of the stuff that he was saying, he says like some stuff where, and mind you, this is a full-on audience, which a lot of them are white, dude, and it's not white in other countries like in England or America. So it's white in Norway. That's different type of white we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. So I was like, okay. So some people were like, ugh, okay. I was dying laughing. I was like, yes, yes. That part, I can relate. Yes, I really liked it. Other than that, though, hey, Eddie Murphy specials back in the day. Come on, man. I think it, yeah, maybe more between those two. We do like Trevor Noah, actually. Good night, Rajat. We will be finishing off very soon. Your favorite Isla and Mary J. Oh, Aaliyah and Mary J. Blige song. Mine's Back and Forth and Happy. I mean, I believe you're saying Aaliyah. Dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Come on, in Mary J. Blige. Let's get it bumping, in this dance. Family Affair. I mean, one of the kids at work actually put that on the other day, and I was like, thank you. Thank you. There's hope for this generation. Thank you. Some of them are down with like the 90s, early 2000s R&B. Thank you. There's hope. There is hope. I love it. Why did we trigger one Bisaka? Martial, maybe Linda's contract. Martial's contract has not been triggered, by the way. If you watched my earlier video today, there has been a offer from Fenerbahce of £6 billion. So he might be going. When it comes to Lindelöf and Bisaka, I do not get it either, brother. I don't. Hopefully it's to sell them. I don't know. When I said it started okay at Inter Milan as well. Hey, we have to wait and see. I agree with you there. You'd be a very great and ruthless manager. Come on. Thank you. Favorite musician apart from Ice Spice. Take a look inside your heart. If it ever went for me. That's such a good song with I can't remember who's the actual artist there, but I mean Ice Spice got some good songs. I'm not even gonna hate on her. Not necessarily maybe the best performer, but she does have some good music. I ain't gonna hold you. And I love her hair. I do need myself that fro though. Come on, man. I do need to get that hair care routine. Fair musician. I mean, come on. Christina Aguilera is she more an artist though compared to a musician, but I do love her though. She's my second favorite artist after Craig David. Big up to my bro GTV football channel. The ops are here. Show him some love though. Subscribe to his channel. Show him some love. I did watch his stream earlier today and extremely entertaining. So show him some love. Always so supportive. So make sure you do subscribe and show some love. All right. Oh, there's so many questions here. We're gonna wrap it up, people, because we're actually way past it. But one film that you can watch over and over again. Mine's Uncle Buck. Well, there's so many. White Chicks, Mean Girls. I remember once summer of 2012, I was sick, and there was one day where I just watched that movie 4 times in the same day. Love that movie. I literally had like 2 t-shirts I bought recently that's like with Mean Girls. I love it. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Kevin Hart is great, and Trevor Noah is just an awesome comedian. Ethan Murphy is just awesome. I love Seth Meyers and John Mulaney. Okay. That's cool. Yes, big up to Rabbit Pudding GTV's channel below. Oh, this Pink Panthers tank sung along Ice Spice for that song. Yeah. Big up. Happier. Okay, big up. Oh my God, Wayans Brothers, of course, are incredible. Come on, man. Lil Yo-Yo says goals for 2024. First and foremost, Happy New Year to you, Lil Yo-Yo. Lil Yo-Yo, inside. Hope you're doing well. Yes. Oh my God. Telepathic. Yes. I literally said that before I saw your comment, by the way. So, do W for Lil Yo. Lil Yo-Yo, to those of you who know, this guy's an OG. Great. Especially when it comes to like the Manchester United scene in the comment section. This guy, him, he's it. Goals for 2024. I mean, I said it a little bit earlier. Goals for 2024. Definitely to be able to, keep growing the channel. I do want to get 10K for sure. Please. That would be great. 10K subscribers. Be able to have more sort of bigger income with this, maybe. Be able to keep creating a great community. In terms of personal life, planning to move away from my childhood home. That's a plan for this year. Probably will be attending for that to happen. At least closer or during the summer. So that is a big goal, to get myself, my own apartment. So yes. White Chicks is funny. Basketball is very fun. Come on, yes. Are we feeling all right or all left? Harry, you know it. Sophia should be on 10K, hopefully by exit, maybe even 20. Aaron, thank you. Thank you. Aaron says, don't forget your Sound Zero visit too. Oh yeah, I hope. You know what? Yeah, I do want to go to Sound Zero before, the whole thing, Would you ever consider starting a podcast or maybe going into podcast? Yeah, maybe. Technically, I did have my own Spotify channel and try to upload some of the content here as audio, but then I kind of fell out of it. But maybe once we update a little bit more of a, once we move out and try to get more of a better space, we might probably do more podcast-ish, upload it more so, as audio here and there. We might do that. That might be a goal. Lulu says, big goal, sure will happen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Luma says, good one, Sophia. Really enjoyed it. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I think we got to end it because, it's been an hour and 16 minutes. And when you start to feel like your throat, even though I'm still covering from illness, I do feel like my throat is clogging up a little bit. My nose is still a little bit nasally. So I feel like it's time to go. But big up, though. I really respect each and every one of you who's been here. This has been such a better Q&A than what I predicted. I thought it was going to be very good, but this is way beyond. I mean, it's late here in Norway. We're past midnight, but I really have been enjoying myself. So we got to do this more often. Right, says, Sophia, you have come a long way since I started watching your channel. You got a lot more confident, and definitely a very welcoming person, friendly, and always speak well, respect them. Thank you. That's such a sweet comment. Thank you. Tulum says, amazing questions from the chat. Always here to support our girl Sophia in this male-dominant industry. Keep it up, Sophia. We're always here. Thank you. Here says, thank you for answering all the questions tonight, Sophia. Love to see you're doing well. Thank you. Here says, like and subscribe, people. Thank you. Good respect for everybody. This has been, I've answered as much as I can, and I tried to answer as best as I can, but no inappropriate questions that I saw. Respectful. Respect. Now it's a toss on Sancho rejoining Dortmund. I kind of over-responded to it, but it's a loan. He might be coming back. I do feel like it's fortunate how it all happened, but it is what it is. So big up, though. Here it says, and remember, we love Sophia. Joey Barton has got nothing on any women in football. Damn right. You better tell him, brother. Yes. Like, subscribe. Not so glad I found your channel, Sophia. You are amazing, brilliant, and that I share a birthday next month with you. Yeah. Now it's our birthday in about a month and 4 days. That's great. Big up. Aaron says, definitely part 2 soon and so on. I'm planning to hibernate soon as off to plan lane Tomot midday. Kickoff in the cup against Ipswich. Should be a good one. Big up, Sofia and Night Night. Yeah, big up. Best of luck. Hope you have a great time and much love. Good night, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow for a live match preview for Wigan versus Manchester United in the FA Cup. So make sure that you're there. I moved it an hour later, so it'll be 3 p.m. UK instead. But yeah, good night, everybody. Make sure you also check out the video that I posted earlier today for the transfer news, where I talk about Jadon Sancho, Martial, and Eric Dyer potentially to Bayern. Interesting. But yeah, pick up everybody. It's been wonderful. And once again, before I forget, thank you so much for Schlotz for putting, for purchasing membership, gifting membership for a couple of our, viewers here. So we got 5 memberships that Schlotz gifted. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way to help the channel go. So we will be, pushing some more membership content very soon. We're probably going to start that from next week for sure, as we got some new members. And big up again to Henry for the super chat as well. It goes a long way. So thank you all so much. I gotta go, everybody. See y'all tomorrow. And bye-bye. Have a good time. We're gonna put this video out there for good time's sakes.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.